Okay, what? There's like so many things to kind of discuss about this episode, cause let's get one thing out of the way. Seeing Chopper and a young Hela was off the charts, pretty impressive,
Okay.
because they're from Rebels.
That's the thing. I don't know Rebels, so this is kind of just new to me.
Yeah, well, I already knew automatically Chopper. The way he sounds and his look, he's basically a sarcastic R2D2, if I were to put it. So, anyway, back to the topic at hand. So, it seems like the clone. I don't remember his name.
I don't know, and it makes me feel bad because I actually kind of liked him for some reason.
He's not I mean, I assume if it were a Jedi, he would just be infected by the inhibitor chip. But I think because this is not that case, I think we're still seeing that at least the older generation of clones that were like during the war and stuff still have their humanity, while the newer set of clones are obviously all completely blank. They're just evil soldiers at that point. Because he doesn't want to do this. He still does it because orders, but I feel like he's going to betray the Empire. I could be wrong, but he could betray the Empire. But it's not just that. It's the fact that... Wait, did that senator died?
It's Snipe from Crosshair.
I didn't...
And
Because it said attempted assassination.
yeah, because what is it?
Attempted assassination means, like, it didn't work. At least that's what I think, but I could be wrong.
Well, yeah, technically that's what actually happened.
I mean, I'm glad if he's dead, I'm glad he's dead. The fact that he completely went 180 on everything after all the stupid things he went through for Ryloth in the Clone Wars. For him to be so self-centered, it's like, yeah, you kind of deserve to die at that point.
Yeah.
Though, it's off that they would, the leader of the insurrection, quote unquote, they would set him up, considering he's actually trying to keep things in peace. But then again, I guess one can never escape their past of war. The uncle's an idiot. What the hell was he expecting?
And I feel like he would have been.
And he knew what he was doing, because he basically manipulated her to joining them.
Yeah.
If something I knew she wasn't going to die, but if something happened to her, I would have obviously loved to see the dad just completely beat the crap out of him for that. Or even tell him to get executed. Because I know if he told him that, the Empire would see his loyalty, but I mean, it's not like I am siding with the Empire. I'm just saying the uncle's an idiot.
Yeah.
Though seeing the Bad Batch was kind of funny, because literally they just get that amount of screen time. The one thing that's interesting though is if you pay attention to, like, Crosshair has like the damage already, but I think that's where the inhibitor chip is.
Really, I thought it was from his scars.
No. It is from his scars, but the specific location that was shown looks to be from, like, where the inhibitor chip is. I could be wrong as well on that case, but
think about it. It was already done like a few episodes before, so like, are you gonna mention it now? That's what I don't get.
No, I'm just saying the location of his scar burn, he got burned badly. For sure he got burned badly. I'm just saying that for the most part, the area that it's burned looks to be where the inhibitor chip could be at. I doubt it, but it's just interesting that it's in that area, around that area. So if the inhibitor chip did got destroyed, then Crosshair is only doing this for revenge because it became personal after the damage he took.
I don't know. I just feel like that shouldn't be worth mentioning. It really shouldn't.
What do you mean it shouldn't? We just saw him back after having recovered from his injuries. If you pay attention,
So what makes you think that his inhibitor chip is going to be taken out then?
I'm saying it could be damaged.
I wouldn't say that.
I said it could be. I'm not saying it.
Oh,
it
because
is.
I mean, hey, if it took Record to have his head literally hit hard enough to beat that, because we know when Record took that damage, that's what set off his inhibitor chip.
No,
so what makes you think that?
Okay, that's hitting your head. That's not being burnt alive. They're so completely different.
Burn alive won't do anything. It literally wouldn't.
What happens when technology is past the point of a specific heat? It just doesn't work anymore. It completely combusts.
Oh, apparently didn't.
Well, obviously he's loyal to the Empire.
No, it just wouldn't. That's how I see it as.
I say, it's a possibility. Whether it's probably true, probably not. Only because there's a plot.
I'm saying it's not. In my opinion, I say it's not.
I'm saying it's a possibility. I mean, look at where the injury is. It's in the back of the head. It's near where the inhibitor chit is. I'm just saying, there's just a lot of things to keep considering. Though, what would have been cool is to see him wear some kind of mask to represent the clone version of Darth Vader. But, I mean, I'm not surprised that it's just him.
I'm gonna go for that.
What?
Okay. Okay. I don't know how I'd feel about that or not.
Anyway, I feel like the Bad Batch are gonna get involved again. Because, I mean, Hera just met Omega. Omega is probably going to say that she wants to help a friend. Almost forgot. Was completely funny, and I laughed when text what feeling?
Oh, that kind of killed me, actually. That was so funny.
There's a feeling to flying. It's what feeling? Wait a minute. No, the most logic... The complete logic guy is just going to be thrown off by something like that.
What? No.
Oh, that was hilarious. But it's a pretty solid 8 out of 10. It's not a bad episode. I don't want to say this is filler. This legit doesn't feel filler to me.
Does it just feel like covering a bit of Hera's background?
Yeah, but I feel like it's just setting up what the Bad Batch is going to deal with. Because it seems like they're going to fight Crosshair once again. And
of course they are. That's something that's going to be without a doubt.
This is 11. There's still... It's 16 episodes, right?
6? I just remember 14 was confirmed when they first said it. I don't know if it's 16 for sure now.
14 to 16, so think about it. It could all literally be in Ryloth. It could be, but the fight has to eventually lead to something. I doubt it's going to be in Ryloth, the finale, because, well... that leaves a massive plot point with the Kaminoans. So I feel like the next episode, they help free the whole insurgency stuff. Then I think Omega's going to get captured in that episode again. Because she's going to get sent to the Kaminoans. Everything seems to be lining up to be that.
Oh, look, here we go. Another thing that you can predict about Star Wars. Yay.
Okay. Let's not get distracted with that. Anyway, it's just a prediction.
You made me that.
Look, in the next episode, if I am right that ends up being the plot point, you know how we're going to start the episode. But,
we're discussion. Not, because I won't be, because that's not going to be with me involved then.
Okay, anyway, aside from that, I liked the episode. It was actually pretty good. What do you rate it?
I don't know. I guess I only rate this a 7.5, only just because besides personal feelings, because I don't know Rebels, so I don't know nothing about what literally just happened here. And I'm aware of what Hera looked like, but her accent just really threw me off when I heard her as a child.
I didn't realize...
That does not sound... It does not sound like Hera. I don't know why.
I didn't realize it was Hera until I paid very, very close attention. I was like, oh, so this is Hera. So it didn't cross my mind until later. Chopper, I automatically knew it was him, but
Okay, so if you knew him, then who would you think he would be with?
yeah, it didn't cross my mind, which is funny saying that. It's just I didn't recognize her because she was like a kid. I didn't, and she's like an adult in the series. Plus, she's a lot more brighter color than that, at least from what I could tell. I don't know. It's just personal thoughts on that. It's just, I didn't really think too much into it.
I just don't know Rebels. That's why.
Oh,
That's
don't
why
worry
I
about
didn't really
it.
feel.
It's not needed. It's just I'm noticing that they keep doing fan service after fan service. It's like I get that. I like that, but please stop. I mean, I love a good fan service. Don't get me wrong. This is good fan service, but they're kind of every episode they're bringing someone. They're just bringing someone every time. I feel like it's getting a little.
Hey, okay, you don't want Rex. You don't want Cad
No,
Bane.
Rex is needed. Rex is needed. We all knew Rex was gonna be there. Cad Bane threw me off 100%. I did not think they were gonna bring him back, and he has the metal plate in his head, so that confirms the Boba Fett versus Cad Bane thing happened, and he survived, which is funny because I didn't think he would survive for like that long. But that's besides the point. The only person we're missing...
But we're talking about 9 years of not ever showing up again.
I want to predict one final thing.
Compared to what Rex is basically here all the way through, so at least a little someone to bring back.
I think... I want to predict that Rex will get back into the episodes when they have to rescue Omega from Kamino, if that happens. Because they have been setting that up.
I really doubt that.
If it's not Rex, then Boba Fett.
And what's her name? I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She's definitely going to come back if that happens, because the other one's going to hire her to do a rescue mission. But I know for sure we're going to see Boba Fett by the end of this. It would be cool to see Boba Fett rescue Omega. That would be quite an interesting thing.
That'd be kind of really.
But overall, final.
I guess I'm just trying to think of because this is still like early on. So
what do you mean it's early on? We've passed the halfway point.
Early. Sorry, what am I thinking? Early. Shut up. I'm thinking. I don't know why I'm thinking about freaking Jacob for some damn reason. I'm like, wait, he wasn't in there in the Clone Wars. Thinking about too many pets. Okay. There's only like 2, so
it's just Boba Fett and Omega. They're gonna have to meet. I want them to meet. It'd be the most greatest interaction ever.
And Omega.
Okay, very funny. Anyway, final thoughts.
If you don't know that movie.
Final thoughts. Episode was really good. I recommend watching it. It seems like you're gonna have to.
You recommend watching it. I don't. I'm iffy if you just don't watch. If you haven't watched Rebels, then that's me, and I didn't feel
It's not gonna harm the experience. It's just you kind of will recognize at least the only 2 would be Chopper and Hera.
I didn't recognize that droid. Okay.
I recognize it because it's from Rebels. Okay.
I recognized Hera because of Rebels. So how did we both get to different kinds of people in the same?
Okay. Anyway, that's the end of this video.
You found Hera.